Hey guys, finally my last part of my M305 rebuild. So we've got the metal all ready to go. I've just got to give it a degreasing. So I'm using Duplicolor's grease and wax remover. Everything's gotten, all the metal pieces have a light sanding, and it's all ready to go for DURACOAT. Now I just finished this rifle here. It's an old Savage Model 11 308 that I've DURACOATed just as a practice run. I've had this rifle for quite a few years, and it's been a few different colors, but I did an extreme tactical gray for the metal and gray green for the stock. Unfortunately, it was grayer than it was green. Not too happy with the color combination, but I'm using the gray on the metal. Gray on the metal, and I'm going to use a brown on the stock. This is just quick and dirty here, guys. No tripod, so boom, Cloverfield. Anyway, you can see the brown color I'm going to be using for the stock. And just a couple of things. This DURACOAT is the nastiest, stinkiest shit, if you'll excuse my language, I have ever used. It's a two-part product, a hardener and the color. Just follow the directions. It goes real easy. I didn't need any reducer, plain lacquer thinner to clean up with, and I'm using a top feed gun, Cobalt. I picked this up at Lowe's for, I don't know, 149 bucks. I've got a really high quality Iowata that I used to use when I built models, but it's for finer detail, so it's not going to be using for very good for something like this. And then just a simple Canadian Tire air compressor, set at about 28 pounds of air pressure. Seems to be working good. So get everything all cleaned up, get all your metal pieces ready to go. Degrease everything, give everything a light sanding, degrease it, blow it off. I'm not going to run the camera when I'm spraying because it's just too much overspray and just too much noise. But make sure you wear a mask. This is one of my masks from work. This is a this is a high-end mask. It's pretty much everything right up to H2S gas. So wear a mask. Make sure you've got good ventilation. This stuff reeks. I sure wouldn't be doing downstairs in my basement or anywhere in my house. Open a door, open a window, and leave it open while you're doing this DURACOATing. Alright, next time you see this M305, it's going to be put together and ready to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Later. Luke, I am your father. Alright, enough dicking around. You need one of these when you're doing this DURACOAT shit, man. It is nasty, nasty stuff. So, anyway, here's where we're at here. Woo, pick pan around. There be the base, trigger group, charging handle, rear pad. There's the stock. There's the rifle itself. Now this is extreme gray, so it looks almost just like it was Parkerized or however hell you say that word. And I've got several coats on. Now I'm going to shoot one more and finish it up, and then I can start working on the stock. So this is crap handheld stuff, but and I got to get my tripod set up. All right, more later. Hey guys, well here's all the parts that have been DURACOATed with I think it's called Tactical Extreme Gray. A little gray, a little blue grayer than I expected. I was hoping for a little more of a black gray color, but it is what it is. The rings, barreled action, all the ancillary parts. So it honestly looks like good old-fashioned Parkerizing. Very gray. Turned out actually pretty darn good. I think I'll be happy with this. So the next time you see these parts are all going to be into the stock, and this rifle will be put back together. Well guys, it seems like this has been taking forever, this project, but my Chinese M305 bedding job and DURACOAT is finally finished, and you know what? I'm pretty darn happy with the results. I used a DURACOAT Tactical Desert Brown and Tactical Extreme Gray. I guess the tactical version versus the regular version is extra flat, so it's super flat. The gray went on just superb onto the metal. I've added some stippling with grip tape, and on the sides it's starting to, I didn't do a very good job on there, unfortunately. It's starting to lift off. I may have to reapply a little bit of adhesive to that, but the Tac Pro cheek weld, it's looking fine. It's looking really good. And from this side, I'm liking this, the look of this. Now the scope doesn't really go, it's a hunting scope. It's an old Bosch Lom 3x9, but it's what I've got, so it's going to stay on there for a while until I get, probably, I'm thinking of Vortex lighted illuminated reticle. I think it looks fabulous. Kind of wish I'd have done these in gray, just to give a little bit more contrast. In fact, I probably should have done them in gray, and I probably should have painted the scope. But, you know, live and learn. This is the first 2 DURACOAT jobs I've done here in the last couple days, and I am really happy with that. I went with the brown. You know, it gives it that old school USGI brown stock look, which I really like. And we'll have to take her out and have a range report on her now. But she's finally all done, guys. I skipped the reassembly part of it. Probably should have taken some shots of that, but it's pretty straightforward. And I don't like this. I'd like to see a little bit more balanced mounting, but to get the eye relief with that scope, it's got to be back a little bit, so that'll probably go. I'll probably put a little higher Vortex scope on it, like I say, but for now that'll have to do. Alright guys, thanks for coming along for this epic project. It's been a blast. Later.